All right, so number 13, again, we're going to start with parentheses first. I know I keep saying that. So we've got 1/4 times 8 minus 2 is 6 squared. Then after the parentheses comes exponents. So we have 1/4 times, this is 36, and now we multiply these and we get 36 over 4 is 9. All right, absolute value. I'm going to do the exponent. So 9 squared is 81. 2 minus 81 is negative 79. And because it's an absolute value, we make it positive. So the answer to this is 79. Okay, now look, this one is almost identical except they're flip-flopped. So this one, again, 9 squared is 81 minus 2 gives me a positive 79 in the absolute value lines. But it's positive and it's going to stay positive. Because anything that's inside an absolute value signs becomes positive. All right, so now we move on to this next part. A is 2, B is negative 1, C is 7. So I need to substitute those in first. So 4A plus C is really 4 times 2 plus C is 7. So that's 8 plus 7 gives me 15. Here we have C, which is 7, minus 5 times B, which is negative 1, over A, which is 2. I'm running out of space. Maybe I should have started over here. I don't know. Okay, so this is 7. Okay, negative 5 times negative 1 is a positive 5. So this is really 7 plus 5 over 2. This is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. Okay, A minus B squared. So A is 2 minus B, which is a negative 1, squared. So this becomes 2 plus 1 squared, which is 3 squared, which is 9. Okay, let me move this up. Okay, just a few more that are just like these last ones. Okay, 2xyz plus x. Wow, that's kind of a lot. But I've got 2 times x, which is 2, times y, which is 3, times z, which is negative 1, plus x, which is 2. Well, if I multiply all these together, I get 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, times a negative 1 is a negative 12, plus 2, so I get negative 10. Okay, here I have 5 times x, which is 2, y, which is 3, over 3 plus a negative 1, which is z. So I multiplied everything through on the top. I get 5 times 2 is 10, times 3 is 30, over 3 plus negative 1 is 2, and that gives me 15. Okay, for this one we have 5 minus a negative 1, that's z, plus y, which is 3 squared, over 3 times 2. So 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 3 squared is 9, over 6. This gives me 15 over 6. And if I, oh, did I mess up somewhere? Oh, this is a times. I apologize. This is a times. So this should be a times. okay? Okay, and this gives me 54 divided by 6, which is 9. And you can see too here that I could cancel out the 6's. So the answer here is 9. Okay, next part. We went over this twice actually, and so I hope you remember how to do it. We're talking about the properties of multiplication and addition. And remember the associative property, this is when we have associates, we have friends, and it means that we can be friends, I can be friends with this person and I can be friends with this person, and it's multiplication. Okay, so this one goes down here. Okay, the associative property of addition is the same thing, but I'm adding. The commutative property of multiplication, okay, this is when I'm commuting from like my house to work and back and forth from two places. Okay, so the commutative property of multiplication is right here. The commutative property of addition is this one way down here at the bottom. Okay, distributive property, we've been working on that one. That one's here. Inverse property of multiplication. This is the reflective property. Okay, so inverse property, inverse property, I'm sorry. This is when you multiply it by something to get 1, all right? And that is this one right here. The inverse property of addition is what we need to add something by to get 0. The identity property of multiplication is right here, and identity property of addition is right here. Sorry, I said reflective earlier, I meant identity. Okay, so we will do the next group, starting with 21 on the next video.